Hello, everybody, and welcome to Dona's World. Today's guest is currently in Spain. She was born in Yugoslavia, but she's going to tell us something more about that in a bit. She is a mother, she's a wife, she's a poet, she's a journalist, and she is also one of the promising writer. You would not believe what I just read and saw on YouTube. Today, my guest is Vesna Floric. Vesna, hi.
Hi, how are you doing?
Welcome to Dona's World for the first time. I think I already told you that in this show, we talk to people worldwide who achieved their dreams. We want to inspire other people to achieve their dreams as well. So let's start from the beginning. Let's start from the childhood. You were born, and let's go from there.
I was born on 10th of September of 1965 in Požarevac, Yugoslavia. And I'm not telling that is Serbia because I'm Yugo nostalgic. And I still miss this country that was big and beautiful and full of happy people who were always loving each other and not like they are telling us
Correct.
today.
I agree. Correct. I agree. I was also born during Yugoslavia. I'm also Yugo nostalgic person. So let's start from the school. You were writing poems. I know that.
Yes.
They were also published. You get so many awards. But please tell us something more about it.
Well, it was really curious because I was writing poems for example, uh, related to loving the country, being a patriot, and stuff like that. When I was little, I was really, let's say, inspired by this movement of
Hmm.
patriotism and all of that that my parents have taught me to do. So I was always winning prizes for the Jota, oh, I'm sorry, I'm speaking in Spanish. I'm sorry.
It's
For
okay. It's okay.
GNA, which is Yugoslav Popular Army.
Hmm.
And so they gave me a lot of books with Tito as an author, or books about Tito, Josip Broz
Hmm.
Tito, our president then. So uh, my friend told me, you are really not going, you are not knowing, I'm sorry, you're not knowing what are you doing, because this is an dictator and he's a very bad person, and you are receiving books from him as a prize.
Well, back then, I mean, he was Tito. I mean, let's be honest, that was an
He was
award,
our
right?
god, he was our god,
Yeah, we
yes.
didn't know what's going to happen later on. So back then,
Yes.
that was a reward. So, and then later,
And later, well, when I grow up and I decided that what I was want to study, I decided to study Spanish language and literature.
hmm.
So, but this wasn't really what I wanted to study from the bottom of my heart, because I
Okay.
always wanted to study something related to film.
Aha. Hmm. But
So,
you did, yeah, you do have a major from Spanish literature, right? You
yes,
went
I
to
do.
Belgrade,
I do. I
yes,
do.
and then, hmm.
So then I wanted to study film, but my father wouldn't let me because he told me, this can be your hobby. This can be your hobby, and then you can study whatever you like.
You need a real job, he probably said. You need a real job. Get
Yes, yes,
serious. Get serious.
yes.
Find a job that pays. And
So,
and mm-hmm.
and then when I was graduating in 1995, I decided that this wasn't enough for me. So I decided to do my postgraduate studies in Spain. But since I didn't have a lot of money,
Mm-hmm.
they gave me a scholarship from AECI,
Mm-hmm.
which stands for the AESI, Agencia Española de Cooperación Internacional, Spanish Agency for the International Collaboration.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So this is from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yes, so they gave me the scholarship. The scholarship was really very high, very
Mm-hmm.
high. And I remember that I was thinking in German marks,
Mm-hmm.
since the country didn't have any strong currency. It was like 1,100 German marks.
Mm-hmm.
It was
Back
really
in
a
the
lot of
days.
money.
Okay, and yes. So I remember you told me that you were also in America. Was it
Yes,
Washington? What were you doing there? Because we have
yes,
a lot of people from America watching us, all
yes.
the time over the years, actually, because I also, live part-time here, part-time there. I love to travel everywhere. So we have a lot of American people and they want to hear something about United States.
Okay, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So let me tell you, I had a scholarship to do my last year of the high school in Vancouver, Washington, and I
Mm-hmm.
was there like I don't know, maybe a few months.
Mm-hmm.
And because I was smoking, they didn't let me smoke because they were
Yeah,
non-smokers.
yeah, yeah. They still
So they
hate
were really
cigars.
angry with me because I didn't wrote in the application that I smoke. So they were really angry and they told me, now you're going to go to San Diego. And I told them, wow, San Diego, you really hurt me.
But San Diego is so nice. Come on. I've been only
Yes,
once,
of
actually.
course. And it was really a nice experience. I met a lot of foreign people, another foreign exchange students.
Mm-hmm.
I met a lot of American people, and I
Mm-hmm.
was really back then really wild. For example, I was always one man show. I was always joking with people and animating the parties and everything.
Well, that's a good thing. Why not?
Yes, yes. I was
Okay, so
born
mhm.
actress.
Yes. So how long you spent in United States?
9 months.
9 months. Okay.
Yes.
Enough to learn something about American people and American way of living. And then my question, why Spain? Most people just want to stay in United States when they're there, when they have opportunity to go there, they kind of escape. And some of them never come back.
Yes, I know,
But
I know, I know they
but
want to stay, but I was
Spain was in your
really
heart.
homesick.
Why?
I was really homesick and I missed my parents, my friends, and everything back there in Yugoslavia.
Mm-hmm.
So I came back to Yugoslavia and I didn't stay to United States, but now I regret.
Okay, that's good to hear. But why Spain? Tell us why Spain.
Yes, Spain, because since I studied Spanish language and literature, I wanted to do my postgraduate studies then, and I chose Salamanca, which is the really good university to
Mm-hmm.
study Spanish language, Castilian
Mm-hmm.
language, which is really, they speak the purest Castilian language or Spanish, whatever you want, whatever you prefer in Salamanca.
Mm-hmm.
So I was really happy and I really made a lot of friends with my
Right.
professors
Mm-hmm.
and my colleagues and everything.
Mm-hmm. I want to hear, I actually heard already, but I want all the viewers to hear the story, how you actually met your husband there.
Oh my God, this is really funny. I have to talk this. Yes, I have to tell this. Yes. Uh, well,
Now we know why
I
she
was
stayed
waiting.
in Spain.
I was waiting to meet a really famous writer and journalist,
Hmm.
Arturo Perez Reverte. And
Okay.
then my future husband was also waiting since he is a journalist and the television and everything waiting for him to give an interview. So the man came there and everybody was waiting, expecting something really intelligent from him to say. So he just turned around like this and he told everybody, I'm not giving interviews to nobody.
Why? Just like that? He had a
Because
bad
he's very
day?
arrogant,
All the
because he's
celebrities
very
are
arrogant.
like that.
Yes, so I stood just behind him and I said, uh, I'm giving interviews since I'm not very famous right now. So a girl asked me, why you? And I tell her, oh, well, because I write poetry.
And one
So,
that I will be famous. Did you tell
yes,
them?
yes, of course. And she made an interview with me, and my husband was watching there, smoking all the time, and
Ah,
just looking
observing the
from head to
situation.
toe, looking from head to toe. And he told me, well, where are you from? And I said, from Serbia. And he answered, oh, that's interesting. So let's go to the pub and you will talk me everything about you. And that's how I fall in love on the first sight.
Yeah,
And I
love,
married my husband and I had
love.
2 children and everything.
Yes. You also mentioned that he knew a lot about Yugoslavia back then.
Yes, yes, he knew a lot of history, and
Mhm.
I'm ashamed to say better than me.
Well, he was a journalist, right?
Yes, of course.
Okay, that's a love story. We will love story. Okay, and then what happened in Spain after you met your husband, and then the kids came? Yeah,
Yes,
we have to start. I have to tell the viewers why we are talking about the family first. It's actually very much connected with the story of the kids, the Vesna daughter, and gaming, and we're gonna get to that in a bit. So Vesna, kids, tell us about kids.
okay. My boy, he's 19 years old, and my daughter, she is 23. So they are quite grown people and everything, yes. And they are my inspiration.
Bravo, your inspiration. That's so nice to hear. Okay, and so the boy, what the boy likes? He likes
He
sport.
likes football, and he plays as a goalkeeper in a local team.
Uh-huh. Oh, bravo. Oh, bravo. Well, maybe he will be famous, you know. Next time I will interview your son. You never know. Yes. So which team he likes the most?
Real Madrid, like me. We
Real
are both
Madrid.
followers.
Yeah. Yeah, Real Madrid. Okay, and a daughter?
Oh
Now,
well,
now we are getting
she's a
closer to
gamer.
our
She's a
story.
real gamer. She likes to play a lot of games, but unfortunately,
Mhm.
we don't agree on this
Why, Vesna? You actually, we will tell the viewers in a bit why Vesna wrote her first um,
script.
script, right? Yes. Why? What's the connection with video games and violence?
I will tell you right now. There is unfortunately a great connection between video games and violence in really early ages.
Mhm.
We can see violence in kids. They are just 3 4 years, and they, for example, unfortunately, there was one killer in Great Britain. He was 9 years old when he killed this little boy when he was 3 years old. And he met him in the supermarket and told him, oh, come on with us, come on to play, come on to play. So the boy came, and then they killed him with stones.
Oh my God. Oh my God. And there are so many stories like that story in particular, like
Yes,
worldwide, worldwide.
unfortunately.
Oh, yes, yes, I know. But then the parents, they give more and more their children computers to play because they don't have time for the kids all the time. They do have to
Yes,
work, they have to cook, they have to do some home stuff. And then the easiest part is just to leave a kid, with a computer, playing the games. And that's what happened.
yes.
That's what
I
happened.
will tell you now
Mhm.
the other connection. For example, back then in 2005, I didn't have inspiration and I didn't know what to write about.
Mhm.
So I just opened the newspapers, and on the front page was this sad news telling that 12-year-old girl killed her sister, her 9-year-old sister, over a hamburger in St. Louis, Missouri.
Oh my God. When that happened? Do you remember the year?
2005 on December.
Oh my God. And that's a true story. And
That's
that's
a
a
true
true story.
story. So I decided to write a script, a short script, and so I wrote it back then. And then, while the years were passing by, I was rewriting the same script, and finally, I'm happy with how it came out.
Hmm. So tell us a little bit about the script. You actually did a movie,
Yes,
short movie. Tell us a little bit about that. I actually
yes,
just saw it and I was like touched, like you guys are like actors, but the story, you were touched by that true story that happened
yes,
in America, and it can still happen everywhere in the world.
of
And
course.
actually, thank you that you have an idea to write about that and to make a movie so other people can see worldwide. This is actually very important. But tell us a little bit, yes, about the movie, short movie.
Yes, the short movie. In 2010, I decided to write another script, much, let's say, light,
Mm-hmm.
to be something really easy to do with my family, because my family acted along with me as well. So we all acted in this short movie, and I wanted to transmit the message to the public. Why is somebody in so young age, why is somebody a killer? And the message was
Mm-hmm.
that she was the victim of the society. She was the victim of a society that likes, for example, a 36 size, uh, extra small, and stuff like that. And young girls, they pursued this dream to be thin.
Oh my God. Oh my God. What a story. What a story. We can actually, if viewers wants to see the movie that you made with
Yes,
your family, yes,
yes,
they can see on YouTube, right? Okay, we will add later
a link.
the link, yes, so the people can actually see it. Okay, so what happened next?
What happened next? Then I decided to go a step further and to write a script for the featured movie.
Mm-hmm.
Really good one. It's about 90 pages. It's like 1 hour and a half of a future movie. And
Mm-hmm.
it's called Life Goes On. La vida sigue.
Okay. And it's about what? Can you tell us a little bit?
This I wrote it in Spanish,
Mm-hmm.
uh, really, because I've been living here 30 years,
Mm-hmm.
so I write in Spanish always,
Mm-hmm.
and I even dream in Spanish, and everything. Yes, and so I wrote this script about five immigrants.
Mm-hmm.
They live in Canary Islands, which is
Okay.
like this dreamed country, dreamed islands and everything. So,
Immigrants from where?
oh well, there are
Hmm.
one which is Serbian like me, because it's partly autobiographic.
Hmm.
One is Serbian writer, Bulgarian ex-prostitute,
Hmm.
Romanian 17 years old prostitute, and a Russian waiter. He's around 30. And
Okay.
there is a Cuban cook. I'm sorry, Cuban
Hmm.
cook who is like in his 50s.
Okay. Are they the main actors in the movie?
Yes, they are the main
They are
actors.
the main
Yes.
actors. Okay. And Don't tell us all, just a little bit.
Well, a little bit, I will tell you a little bit. I already have in mind who can be my husband on the
Who
big
could be playing him?
screen.
Who?
Big screen. His name is Sergi Lopez. He would be perfect for this role.
Well, maybe he will see this podcast, so you never know.
You never know.
He
Yes,
might
yes, you never
accept.
know.
Yeah, you never know. Okay, what about other roles?
Other roles. I have a Sergei Trifunovic, which is a Serbian very good actor, to be a Russian cook.
Oh,
Russian
okay.
waiter, I'm sorry, Russian
Russian
waiter.
waiter. Okay. Well, he might accept.
And then a Cuban cook is Jorge Perugoria,
Aha.
a very famous Cuban actor.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know that actually. Probably
Okay,
many
okay,
people
never
do.
mind.
And then the story is what do they do in the movie?
Well, in the movie, they meet each other in this bar, which is called Tequila, and they talk about their lives. And on the screen, we can see how their lives are uh, passing, let's say, invisible lives maybe, but they are so visible because this is you can really get hooked immediately on this movie because it's you have to be immigrant in order to, let's say, compare yourself with this leading role in this
Hmm. Hmm.
movie, future movie. Yes, I'm
Future,
sorry.
yeah. Okay, what about copyrights of the things you did so far?
Wow, that's the
Did you
whole
get
new
any luck with
story.
copyrights or no luck? No luck?
That's a whole new story. For
Uh-huh.
example, first, when I wrote the hamburger, I put it on the common creative copyrights, which is not copyright, but it's only
Mm-hmm.
copy left, which means that everybody can download your
Oh
script
my God.
and
Yes.
use it
Oh, big
whatever they
mistake.
want or however
Yes.
they want.
Big mistake. Oh, unfortunately, you,
But
you didn't
then
know. You didn't know back
then
then.
my husband told me, "You're crazy. Everybody can do this, and then they can film a movie
Oh.
and say that that's theirs." So then I registered here in Spain the hamburger in just recently. Just
Mhm.
recently, I registered it, and I paid only €8.
If you only knew back then.
Yes, if I only knew.
If
Yes,
only, if only. Well, it's never too late. Yeah. I actually had a similar situation with one of my shows, like, I don't know, 15 years ago or 10 years ago. I don't even remember. I offered to one owner of national television, and I'm not going to mention his name. And I offered him two shows, and he was like, yeah, 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 Dona, very good shows, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, we had something similar. So thank you and bye bye. And like 3 months later, I saw both of my shows. He just changed the name. And I called the agency, the copyright agency, and they said, well, if he changed the name, you can do nothing. I said, then why I even bother to pay you? And why that agency even exist? And I was, very sad. And, it's even sadder when you see those two shows that still exist on national television and you know that it's your idea. It
yes.
started from you and you can't do anything to prove. It is so sad, but I hope God is
Yes,
watching
there
from
are
above.
there are so
People,
many predators that they are in search for the new talents
yes,
to steal your idea, to steal your script, to
yes.
steal your whatever you have. You can have, I don't know, photos maybe, or you can be a great painter or whatever. But they wanted to get advantage of you. And for example, when I was looking for the producer for this short script, the hamburger, I I connected this young man,
Hmm.
which I thought was a good person, but it turned out to be a scam, a scam. because he well, the other producer told me, this one was really sincere. The other one told
Mm-hmm.
me, for example, you have to write first the contract of confidentiality before you give him your script on read.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, I didn't do this. And he told me, now he can use it whatever he wants.
Yeah.
And
Wow. Yeah.
so I
Mm-hmm.
told him, you have to write the contract of confidentiality. And he told me, yes, of course, but you have to put this clause when it's where in this clause it says, for example, if I produce something similar to your work, it is mine, and I can sign my name. And he pretended me to sign this contract, and I
Mm-hmm.
said, "Oh my God!" I
Okay.
blocked him. Of course, I blocked him
Of course.
in order to have evidence that
Yes.
we kept in touch and everything.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. It's crazy what's going on over there when it comes to copyrights and all the rights. Yeah. Let's change the subject, something better maybe.
Yes,
Okay, so I also, when I was reading about you, I also find out that you participated some festivals.
yes,
So
yes,
tell us something about festivals.
yes. I participated in a lot of festivals. One in Spain, here in Aspen, a little town in
Mm-hmm.
Spain,
Mm-hmm.
on this film festival, which is called uh, Festival de Cine Pequeño,
Mm-hmm.
the festival of the little movies.
Pequeño, yeah.
Yes, yes, and I was in a, official selection for a prize, but unfortunately, I didn't win any prize.
I-
I didn't
Yes,
win,
but
yes, any prize.
it's always important to participate, you know. If you win, you win, but it's always important to participate.
Yes,
Even
of course, because
yes,
you
but even when
always
it comes to games in anything, to take
learn
part.
something. You learn something. You know how to talk to people, how to pitch a movie, and
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah. Yes. Okay, so next, what is that we didn't mention and that you want to mention that is very important for us? Okay, so we mentioned two scripts, right? We mentioned Life Goes On, we mentioned festivals. What is your message
Yes.
to to the people who will watch this podcast? And what is your message after writing, especially the first script? Like, what is your message to the parents, first of all,
Yes,
right?
yes. My message to the parents is you should be more engaged into your children's life. You
Mm-hmm.
should participate with them to play, to go, for example, to have a picnic in the
Yeah.
nature, to to invite his friends over your house to have a meal and to eat
Yes.
something and to
Socialize.
enjoy themselves, and
Yes.
not to have virtual friends,
Yes. Yes.
because there are people that they only have virtual friends,
Yes. Actually, more and more people only have
more and more. Yes,
more and more. Yes. Yes.
so that is the topic of loneliness, for example.
Yes. Yes. Because back in the days when we were kids, I mean, we didn't have computers or games, but we were all socializing all the time. We were all out in the yard, backyard playing, you know. It was just
Hide
different
and
time.
seek.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we had much more fun that actually children have now. Uh, but it's good to apply. It's never too late. And the more messages that we get, like from you now, the
Yes.
better for all the future parents and the parents who still have young children. Uh, okay, and something for the future. Can you tell us what are you planning? Your plans?
Yes, my plans are I just I was admitted a few days ago to a Master of Cinema Communication and Production
Bravo.
in
Hmm.
Valladolid.
Bravo. Bravo,
Yes,
Vesna.
yes.
Yeah, we forgot one thing. Can you tell us something
Oh, I
about
didn't tell
Spain?
us. I
Yes, yeah,
didn't
we
tell
forgot everything.
you.
Yeah, we have time.
I didn't tell you who is my favorite director.
You didn't know?
No, actually, there
Dígame
are.
por favor, dígame por favor.
Gracias, gracias.
Yeah.
I will tell
De
you,
nada.
actually, there are three. The first one is Ken Loach, British director. The second one is Kim
Mm-hmm.
Ki-duk from Korea.
Mm-hmm.
He died recently,
Mm-hmm.
like 4 or 5 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And the third one is, I have to mention Emir Kusturica.
Of course.
Yes.
Bravo. What about favorite actors, like worldwide?
Favorite
Female
actor is
and yeah.
Joaquin Phoenix.
Mm-hmm. And who
And
else?
then we can say, for example, uh, actress Meryl Streep.
Bravo. Mm-hmm.
For example, I like also this young actress, Dakota Fanning.
Dakota Fanning. Yeah. Yeah. Bravo.
Yes, and
Yes.
I
Yes.
like, for example, from the old guard, I love how Elizabeth Taylor acted, and I like, for example, let me remember, Joan Crawford.
Mm-hmm.
And
Bravo. Okay. Okay. We forgot to say something about Spain. Come on,
yes,
give us something, something. Spice up for the end, for the podcast end.
yes, of course. I love the Spanish gastronomy, and I'm really good cook. My husband tells me, for example, he goes on a on some trip, and he tells me, now I'm, for example, in Georgia. I want to Georgia, not the Georgia in America,
America,
but
yeah.
the other
Yeah.
one.
The
And
other
he
Georgia.
tells me, now you're going to cook kachapuri.
What is kachapuri?
Khachapuri is a Georgian favorite dish. It's a
Uh-huh.
typical dish from Georgia, khachapuri called. It's like a pizza with the cheese and the egg in the middle.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Huh.
And I always make this khachapuri because my children, they love it.
Yeah, yes, I know.
And
And
of course, Serbian cook
so we forgot to
gastronomy.
say in which place do you live?
Salamanca.
Salamanca. So how far, where is that from Madrid, for example? Because everybody
Oh,
knows.
it's like 150 kilometers from Madrid.
Okay, so that's pretty close, right?
Yes, it's
Yeah.
close. Yes.
So the weather is nice. Can you swim like during the whole year or just when it's summertime?
Well, it depends on the part of Spain. For example, in Canary Islands, it's always sunny, and you can go on the beach all throughout all the year. For
Mm-hmm.
example,
Mm-hmm.
I lived also on Canary Islands, and my both children were born there.
Oh my God.
Yes,
Memories, memories.
memories. Yes, beautiful memories.
Yeah, well, I've never been to Spain so far, but I'm
So
planning to
far, but I
go.
will invite you.
Yeah, I can't believe. I mean, I travel all around the world. I've been to Bahamas, to Hawaii, everywhere, and I don't know why to Spain. I was like always waiting, for the best time or the best company. Actually, it's very important to go with
Yes,
a good
yes,
company.
yes,
I don't want to ruin my trip to Spain with just, somebody.
yes.
But I am planning to come to Spain, and I am planning to visit you. And I hope we will do another interview when you do the movie with
Yes.
hopefully some of those actors you mentioned. Yes. And Vesna, for the end, thank you very much for taking part in Dona's World. And thank you very much for your kind words and everything that you said so far for the parents and future parents. It is very important that we raise the awareness all the time when it comes to video games, and what's going on with the kids all the time playing. And I hope I'll see you in Spain. Can you tell us something in Spanish now for the end?
Yes, of course.
Let's wrap in Spanish words. I'll just do the waving.
Agradecemos a Daniela Dona Illich su compañía y su invitación a participar en su show. Y le queremos mucho aquí en España porque también le vemos en los podcasts de Estados Unidos que ella hace. Y lo hace de verdad muy bien. Es
Muy bien.
chévere.
De verdad.
De
I think I
verdad, de
understood
verdad.
almost all. Vesna, thank you so much. And thank you everybody for watching us. And don't forget to watch again Dona's World. Bye bye.
Bye
Ciao.
bye. Thank you for inviting me.
Ciao.